Okay, so has everybody got their little shell up in the corner? Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is go to New or File, which is on the top left, and go to New File. And there you see a brand new window open up. I'm going to need you to move that window to the right of the screen. And then we're going to go to that window and go to File. And go to Save As. And then we're going to put it into a directory. Let's put it in Documents for right now. That would be fine. So we're going to double click on Documents. And then where it says File Name, just put the word circumference, lowercase c, and then click Save. Type in the word circumference. And if that's too big, just type in the word circle. And just click Save. Now, it will save as a Python program. So it will save by default a .py. Okay, so up on the top, you'll see that the name is changed on your new file. So on your top right file, it should actually have the name that you just created in there.
There
Okay?
we go. And then circumference.
Is everybody good so far?
Yeah,
So far, so good?
You guys good on this side?
Yep. Alright. Okay, this is actually going to be the walkthrough. Without too much complication, we're just going to do some basic Python commands. And if you guys get stuck, just raise your hand. So, don't worry about capitalization on the left-hand side of the screen. So I'm not asking you to write a capital P. Just write the word print, and then a parenthesis, and then either a quotation mark or a single quotation mark, which is an apostrophe. Either one is
Are
fine.
we writing on the left or on the right side?
We're writing inside the file that you just created.
Okay.
We're not
John?
writing in the shell. We're writing inside the file that you just created, which is on the right side of the screen. So it's print, parenthesis, quotation, calculate the circumference of a circle, end quote, end parenthesis. Hit the enter key and go to the next line. The next,
Except the last one.
what's that?
Everything except the last line?
Yeah, yeah.
We did all the- Basically, write everything on here except the last line.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, when I got there, we'll get there. Print, now the second line, print, parentheses, quote, we will need some information. I just like to write my programs a little bit unique. Dot, 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 end quote, and parentheses. Okay, so right now we have two print lines.
People have space in between it.
In Python, that's not necessary. Now, for readability purposes, it's okay to have that white space. Python doesn't really care in terms of that. Now, it does care about white space in terms of indentation, but between the equal sign and the word, not necessarily. Okay, so now we're going to prompt the user for some information. And I don't know if this will help a bit. We'll try this.
Yeah.
Does that help a bit? Okay. The next line will just read radius equals float, parentheses, input, parentheses, quotation, enter the radius of the circle, colon, put a space here, because I want the end user or you to enter the value of the radius right here. Double check on this line to make sure that you have parenthesis and parenthesis. You're going to have two parentheses at the end of that line. It's required, or there's going to be an error.